where am I? Hi everyone! It's Snow here with this week's virtual picture news. Let's get started and take a look at this week's picture. What can you see? Is there anything you like or dislike? Do you have any questions? Use the clues in the picture and some of the questions you have asked to make a prediction as to what could be happening in the news this week. Let's look at this week's story. An adventurer named Darren Edwards, who is paralyzed from the chest down, is preparing to travel 137 miles across Antarctica using a sit ski. If he succeeds, he will break the world record for the longest sit ski journey to the South Pole. Darren hopes his challenge will raise money for charity and show that his injury does not limit what he can achieve. How does this week's story make you feel? Maybe you feel inspired by Darren's determination and how he doesn't let his injury stop him from taking on huge challenges. Or maybe you feel worried about the freezing temperatures and how tough the journey will be. However you feel this week, now might be a good time to pause and share with the people around you. Let's look at this week's big question. How might challenges help us grow? Let's find out more all about Darren's challenge. Who is Darren Edwards? Darren is an adventurer from Shrewsbury in Shropshire, England. He uses a wheelchair following an accident 9 years ago. He now takes on big outdoor challenges all around the world. What is Darren's challenge? Darren and his team are beginning their journey in Antarctica, one of the coldest places on Earth. They will face freezing temperatures, sometimes colder than -30 degrees Celsius. They plan to travel further than the current sit-ski world record of 111 kilometers, aiming for 222 kilometers. If they reach the South Pole in 20 days, they will set a brand new record. Why is he doing it? Darren wants to raise £100,000 for Wings for Life, a charity that funds research into spinal cord injuries. He also hopes to change people's thoughts about disability and show what can be achieved with courage, planning, and support. Can you recall a challenge you have set for yourself and achieved? Can you remember why you wanted to complete it? How do you feel afterwards? Have you ever set a challenge that you didn't achieve? Considering the big question, can you think of all the different ways challenges can help us grow? Take one last look at this week's picture and big question. Share your thoughts. Reflection. Even when life is difficult, we can still find new things to try, new goals to reach, and new strengths inside ourselves. Challenges don't have to stop us. Sometimes they help us grow in ways we never expected. This week's fun fact. Did you know that Antarctica is the only continent with no permanent residents? No one lives there all year round because it's so cold and remote. Instead, only scientists and explorers stay there for short periods to study the weather, wildlife, and ice. That's all from me for this week's virtual picture news. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye!